was the cook cleaning the kitchen. We got our food and sat down to eat, and I got up after I finished and went to the restroom, and little did I know that the guy came out in his rubber boots, oily and wet. Then when I stepped out of the restroom and took a couple of steps, that was it. My feet went out from underneath me, and I was trying to stable myself, and it just didn't work.
I called the paramedics and they came out, and from then on, life changed. Everything changed then. I had to stay home because he couldn't do anything. He couldn't drive. He couldn't get in and out of the car, up out of the bed. I would have to lift his leg over, lift him in there. Everything. He could do nothing.
I had been an insurance agent for the past 20 years, and then the accident came along and just kind of puts a squelch on things. I would think that I did something and didn't. What did I forget to tell people today? What did I forget now? And I just got so uptight and stressed out. I just couldn't handle it. Couldn't do it.
I literally had to take over because Bill just couldn't. He couldn't deal with it anymore. He was too forgetful. It was just getting too scary because insurance is detailed work, and his attention to detail is there is none. There is no attention to detail.
We always thought that brain injury was like a cut finger. It healed up and went away, but that's not the case. You just kind of have to learn to cope with it, and because you're not the same person.
He's so different. You'd think, God, who are you? You never said things like that, or we never had arguments or anything like that. It was a hard time because it changes your whole family, and it changed, the whole dynamics at work. It changed the whole dynamics of the family. We have 3 little grandkids, and he has to leave when they're around because the brain injury survivors, they can't take the noise like that because they hear everything. So he literally has to leave the room or leave the house because he can't filter it out like we can. And so all those things never go away. We knew then that this should have never happened. We knew the extent of his injuries now, and we basically just wanted to be compensated because, we couldn't afford to do all that. We just wanted them to pay our medical bills and everything, and to say that, okay, we were negligent, and so, I'm sorry, and here, well, let us help. Matt introduced us to John because he was a brain injury lawyer, and so we met John then, and Jessica also, and so they all 4 of them just helped walk us through, guide us through. I kept notes all those years. They were just so thorough. It was something just to even watch. We had questions all the time, and they would always just keep us informed of what was going on. When we first walk in, John would always turn around and just smile, just like, oh, good, you're here, and it was just like a little welcoming smile, but that helped to calm you, just you're in good hands, It was very stressful going through the trial. What blew me away is I guess you see it like on TV and you think, oh my God, they're just lying through their teeth. How could you do? Well, that's exactly what you feel like. But John and Jessica, they just blow holes in everything, and it's where you knew.
Peeled that onion back.
They just unlayered it. Layer by time, layer by layer, until they got down to where they would have to say.
Yes or no?
Yeah, okay, I guess, it just pained him. But I've never seen anything like that before, but...
He would always be turning around to keep an eye on me because the light bothered me coming in the courtroom, and after he could tell by the look on my face that, I was wearing down, and he'd give me thumbs up, and then on a break he'd walk up to me and, "How you doing? How you doing?" "Well, I'm doing okay." He said, "I want you to go home." And so he really watched out for me, and was real concerned about my well-being. Yeah, we still stay in contact, so that's pretty cool.
Thank God, and for the verdict for John and Jessica and Matt and Jim, and
A lot of stress gone.
yeah.